Hello everyone, thank you so much for tuning into channel M.c.F.a.e. My name is Nani Ojibe, but you're gonna call me Ye. Now if this is your first time tuning into the channel, please make sure you show some love and actually go ahead and like this video. And if you're feeling the vibe, you might want to stick around and subscribe because this channel is all about spiritual improvement. Okay, so with that being said, I have been a little absent. I've been MIA for about some time now, and I felt like I was in a rut. I was feeling stuck. My negative chatter within my head was on 100, and I was like, how can I make a video and speak to people about improving life and changing mindset when mine was going crazy? So I just felt like I had nothing to give. So I was feeling unmotivated and uninspired for a minute, and that is not cool. But I got out of it. Here I am, guys. So in this video, I want to talk about how we can get out of feeling stuck, get out of that rut, and get back to what we need to be doing and get this money or these manifestations, okay? So stay tuned. Hello everyone, and welcome back to this video. So yes, in this video I want to talk about getting out of a rut when you are feeling stuck. So that's when you're just feeling unmotivated, uninspired, and you just whole life is just feeling like a blah. You're half doing everything. You're half getting up, you're half doing your work, you're half cleaning up the house, and you just really don't know where to go. You're just feeling unpurposeful. It's just none of this makes any sense. It doesn't really matter. That's the thoughts I've had in my mind. And I'm sure other people, when you're in this rut kind of feel, have those thoughts. You have nothing to give. You have no answers, or feeling inadequate. So how can you help and better other people, or better help do anything, whether it's in your job, whether it's in relationships, just in general? You're just feeling like you have nothing to give. That, my friend, is when you are in a rut, and I'm here to help you get out of it, because we ain't got time for that. We gotta get this money, okay? We gotta get these manifestations. We gotta hit these goals. We gotta reach all of the desires, okay? But I'm gonna backpedal on that, because I don't ever want you to feel like what you're doing right now is wrong and what you're doing right now is messing up some type of schedule. Because boo, I'm gonna let you know, no one in your life matters more than you. It's all about you and your higher power, okay? Even if you have children. Now, I don't have any kids, so I can freely say that, but I feel like the people who have kids, I probably was like a dagger through your heart. Yes, even little Ray Ray and Nay, they gonna be pushed aside when it comes to you. You come first. Y'all been on a plane before, and they always say make sure you got your little mask on first, and then you can help the homie. Then you can help your kids, your friends, your boyfriend, whatever, whoever. You can then help them. But you first have to make sure you are right. Because how much of a great help are you going to be to your kids, to your spouse, to your homegirls or homeboys? How good are you going to be to them if you don't even have your mind right first? When we're in a rut, we're feeling like we don't know what's wrong. We just woke up one day, or maybe something happened in our life, maybe something subconsciously, maybe we didn't get a deal, maybe we didn't get that promotion. Whatever the case may be, you're just feeling like you're over it. You're just feeling like this isn't working. This thing called life is blah. It's annoying, and you know what? I need a break. I'm tired. I've been there. I understand exactly what you're going through. I want to first let you know that if you are there, that is okay. That is perfectly okay. But you need to know that that is okay. Accept that. If you are feeling stuck and you're feeling like a rut, accept it. Accept it. Don't beat yourself up about it. Don't feel like you're missing out. Don't feel ashamed. Don't feel sad. Just give yourself love and compassion during this time. You're in a rut, and that's okay, because life is not linear. There is no straight path on going through this thing called life. There's going to be some ups. There's going to be times you're going to be feeling like you're on 1,000, and there's going to be some down times. There's going to be some times where you're feeling like you're on -20. And that's okay. That is all okay. It's all a part of life. And it's all a part of growth. And it's all a part of your journey in getting your answers and becoming who you need to become. Period. So my first tip would be to accept it. Forgive yourself if you have been doing some negative self-talk. Just give yourself love and compassion during this time, because that is exactly what you need. So accept where you are, forgive where you are, be at peace, and understand that this is just a pit stop. This is not a destination. When we're feeling this way, when we're having these emotions, our emotions, for one, are our guide. So when we're feeling this way and we're having these feelings, we need to let them come to the surface. We need to acknowledge it. And when we do that, we can learn from our emotions because they're guiding us. So when we can follow that guide into what we are actually feeling and why we're feeling this way, our emotions, our mind, everything is going to come together to give us our answers once we acknowledge it and work through it. If those emotions come up and we kind of dismiss it, what we're doing is fighting it. We're fighting it, and we're allowing that insecurity or that feeling, that emotion, that negative vibe to live within us because we're not addressing it. So if we're feeling like we're in this rut, we need to acknowledge it, bring it to the light, bring it to the surface, analyze it, and see what's going on here. I'm feeling like this because of this. Okay, I need to decipher X, Y, and Z. Whatever the case may be, whatever you're going through, there's an answer within that feeling. There's an answer within that emotion. And then really, that could be a whole switch in perspective. That could be a whole switch in your mindset. And that could really just be all what you need in order to be aware and jolt out of this rut that you think you're in. But if not, if you're like me and you got to do a little bit more work than just acknowledge it, I would suggest journaling. That's my second tip into getting out of a rut. This really helped me. Every day I just write my thoughts. I write my thoughts and see what it is that I'm thinking, what it is that I'm experiencing, what is it that I am really telling myself. You have to really sit and have a conversation with yourself. Conversation with just you, because like I said, it's all about you. Your life is about you. So you need to have the tightest relationship with you. Forget your best friend, forget your mama. It needs to be you. So when we start journaling, we become aware that our experiences are nothing more than manifested results due to our thinking habits, what we've been saying to ourselves, and what we've been doing. And right there is power in that, because once you can backtrack, look at the patterns of your thoughts, and you are able to point out like, that thought doesn't really self-serve me. Check it out, cross that out, and don't think that thought again. Switch it up. So write out your thoughts. And when you're writing out your thoughts and you're having this conversation with yourself, ask questions. Ask questions, because the universe, that inner God within you, will always come through, and it will always come through with an answer for you that fits you, that you can understand, and it'll come through you, or it'll probably come to you maybe in a book, a magazine, or whatever, a song, and you probably heard the song 20 times before, but this time when you listen, that verse is going to resonate. That verse is going to hit something within you, and that's because you ask this question, and that is the answer. So it's easier to listen to those certain subtle signs and messages that we receive when we actually sit and have our conversation with ourselves, when we listen to ourselves, when we acknowledge and praise ourselves. So we can do all of that through journaling. But when we do that, when we have a convo with ourselves, we also come to an acknowledgement and the realization that we are not alone. We never have been alone, and we never will be alone. There is a spirit within us. There is a certain force that is always with us. Maybe you're feeling in a rut because you feel so lonely and you feel like no one cares. Maybe acknowledging that can snap you out of your rut, because baby, you are not alone. You are loved and you have everything you need. There is nothing to fear. So when we have that acknowledgement, I feel like we can get out of our rut and we can motivate and push ourselves, because it's not just us doing this, and we're not doing it just for us. We're doing it for a greater good. We're doing it for something that is so much greater than us. That right there could be motivation enough. But if it's not, if you need an extra little push, because I did, one of my favorite things that helped me get out of a rut is exercise. Getting out and getting your body active, getting that blood flow and everything moving. That can help you get out of a rut. That can just take your mind off of whatever negativity or rabbit hole that you feel like you're in. When you are now in your body rather than in your mind, you're now in the moment. So if you're in the moment having a good time moving your body, then that's where your mind is going to be. Your mind is going to be in the moment having a good time. And then with that, positive thoughts will come. But if you're not into exercising and you could care less about exercising, that's okay. I would say throw on your favorite song and get to dancing. Even if you can't dance, if you can't be on beat, whatever, do what makes you feel good. Just move your body. That's all you need to do. Or if that's not really your thing, maybe you're kind of conservative, you don't really do all that dancing, that's okay too. But you still need to move your body, and I would suggest just walking in nature. Taking some time to just walk down the street and appreciate things. Appreciate the blue sky, appreciate the sun, appreciate the trees, the birds, the squirrels, wherever you are, whatever is in your vision outside, appreciate it. The flowers, the grass, because not only are they living things, but they're in perfect harmony living things. Trees and grass, they don't have a conscious. They're always in tune to what is right in their life. Like the flower that blooms isn't worrying about the next flower and how fast they're blooming and how big they're blooming. That flower is just focused on being its best and blossoming to its greatest potential. They don't care. They're not looking around. So taking a walk in nature is also feeling that vibe and that energy. Get used to that frequency that living things are on, because that's where our goal is. And just being around that will help you automatically get out of your rut, because you are automatically in tuned and aligned with perfect harmony. So guys, I hope this video helps. If you were in a rut prior to this video, I hope that you are now feeling fine and fabulous now, baby, because you are. All right guys, I love you all. If you stay to this part of the video, like I said, you are the real MVP. I appreciate you, and I will see you all next week. Bye.